Welcome to Jurgen's Journeys. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hello YouTubers, glad you could join me today. Today's video is all about how to set up your trailer hitch, your weight distribution hitch, when you're changing it from one vehicle to another. Those of you who are familiar with my channel already know Gunner, my 2004 Chevy Express van with a 5.3 liter engine. It's been a great tow vehicle, but he's got 211,000 miles on him now. And so I had an opportunity to buy this 2023 Tahoe LT with the max towing package and the luxury package. So I'd like to introduce you to Vernon. Now these names, in case you're interested, have a little bit of background to it. Gunner and Chase, my camper's names came from a video from a good friend of mine, Bob, and his wife Debbie with Blue Wave Odyssey. They visited a horse ranch, and two of the race horses that were there were Chase and Gunner, and I love those names. So this is Gunner, my camper's Chase. Vernon here came from Mount Vernon, Ohio. That's where I bought him. I had to go out of state to get a decent price on a 23 model Tahoe. Around here in North Carolina, the dealers were scalping customers, overcharging $10,000, $11,000, $12,000 over sticker price on their in-stock models. I found this one for $900 less than sticker price up in Mount Vernon, Ohio. So I jumped on it. My son found the deal for me, and he took me up there, and we got together, and I bought this vehicle, and that's going to be my new tow vehicle. Here's the thing. Gunner is about 12 inches lower in the back than Vernon is. And so I've got a big difference in my weight distribution hitch setup, and I've got to make some changes. So if you have this same situation where you're changing from one vehicle to another and there's a difference in the height, or maybe it's your first tow vehicle and you need to set it up from scratch, this video will be helpful to you. In this video, I'm going to show you the change in equipment that I had to get in order to make it work. I'm still using the same weight distribution hitch, but the drop on it is different, so I had to buy a new part. Anyway, I'm going to show you that, and then in the next video, I'm going to show you how I fine-tune the level of it. I can get it close here at home on the gravel, but I'm going to take it to a hard top next week and get it on a nice flat level surface and fine-tune so that both the Tahoe Vernon and Chase the camper are both nice and level. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. And that's part 2 of this series here in Tips for Trips. I've got a variety of videos called Tips for Trips, and so these 2 videos are about setting up a weight distribution hitch and leveling up my tow vehicle and leveling up the camper. So this is important. You don't want to be towing down the road like this with your truck and don't have enough weight on your front wheels, and you start fishtailing, and the truck needs to be level. The trailer also needs to be level. Otherwise, you have lower ground clearance at the back or at the front, or it's important to have your whole rig nice and level. So that's what this is all about. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do that. And if you like the video, by all means, give me a thumbs up, so maybe YouTube will share the video out to more people. But either way, regardless, stay tuned, and hope you can learn something from this. All right, so I've got my vehicles about even on this ground, about as level as I can get it here at home. And I've got my old drop back in position on Gunner, just to show you. And I'm going to take this off. There's a couple little twist knobs here underneath that you have to loosen, and then this thing pops right off. It just it just hooks here at the top, and then it's got these little things that you twist up underneath. Anyway, I started out with the equalizer, the weight distribution hitch on this, and this was even with the top here. And that was perfect towing height for my trailer. I thought I might use it by flipping this over, putting it in here, and bolt this on here, but it wouldn't go low enough. So I had to buy a new drop. This is a 2-inch receiver, so I had to buy a 2-inch drop. And the thing about that is, these bolt holes need to be right on the new one. They make them all different sizes and configurations, so that's one thing you've got to make sure if you're going to change this from one drop to another. Make sure it's the same type of drop and the holes will line up. So then it was just a matter of measuring from the top bolt hole, which I used here, to the same dimension from the ground here. So about 19 inches there, about 19 inches from that bolt to the ground. And I had, had this set up at the right height for my trailer. Now, if you're not dealing with an old vehicle and you're just setting up new, all you have to do is level up your trailer. Level it up nice and level, measure to the top of your tongue where it hooks to the ball. Measure the top of that so it's about even with what your ball height is. Measure to the ground, and then just set this up onto your drop at that same height, and that'll get you close. There may be some variation depending on the weight of your tongue weight on your trailer, your suspension on your vehicle. The vehicle may drop some, so all that comes into play, but you won't know that until you actually hook it up. So for now, that's step number one, is get the correct ball height on your tow vehicle, and it's just got to be close. Next week, we're going to take this to a parking lot and we'll fine tune it, get it nice and level, get the tow vehicle and the trailer level. So you be sure and stay tuned for that. But that's it for today's tips for trips. I hope you get something out of this. But hey, regardless, I want to wish you a great day. May all your journeys be safe, and may God, the Lord Jesus Christ, bless you.